And this putt is for bogey. And +1 on the day. And now the third hole tee off. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. And that's to be expected, unfortunately, in a wind like this. And from the sand. And about 17 feet to the cup. And about 5 feet to go here. Ooh, and that was very, very close. And this putt is for the triple. And that one will drop. And after that hole, currently sitting at 4 over for the day. All right, here's the fourth hole. And he's taking this through some brush here. "29 feet away." From 15 feet. Ooh, that was very close. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And that hole is going to result in him moving down in the standings. And the wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. And about 155 yards out. Looks like a 7-iron. Looks like this is bound for some rough. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. And this to save par. And this one is for the bogey. So close. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. 9 over par is the score after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. Well, he's probably not too pleased about that. You know, sounds like he's going through the branches here. And now back into the fairway. And this putt to save par. Ooh. From 18 feet. And about 12 feet from the cup. And this for the triple. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And 12 over for them after that one. And next up we have a par 5 hole. And he's going through the branches here, folks. And I'm gonna guess he's not that happy about that shot. And something seemed off with his swing on that. Well, I realized that was a tough spot to hit out of, but this one's still in the rough. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. And that shot will end up safely in the fairway with the green in reach. Let's see what happens. This one's about 19 feet away. And this putt is for double bogey. Ooh, just missing here. This one's about 3 feet away. And after that one, he's unfortunately going to be moving down in the standings. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. I don't think he'll be too pleased with that shot. And he's going to have to be careful here, folks. He's deep down into that rough. All right, 27 feet to the cup. And this putt for triple. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. 18 over after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about 150 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. And that will be for bogey. And Luke is back after the front 9. Luke, what are you seeing out there today?
It's a shame when you see this. Outside the top 10 and starting to plummet. Someone might need to call the paramedics.
Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again at the 18th. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From here, this is about 10 feet away. Ooh, that would have been good. And this one's for the bogey. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Here's a 9-iron. I think this might be a bit long. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. Ooh, and it just misses. And for the par. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. Okay, and from 180 yards out. I think that's a 5-iron. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. This putt's about 3 feet away. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now the 13th hole. And something sounded off with that swing. And I think it'll be a bit easier to hit from here. "26 feet from the cup." And about 7 feet to go here. And that putt drops. And setting up now on the 14th hole. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. And about 200 yards to the pin. pretty sure that's the 5 wood. And I think he's overshot the green. He's going right through the brush on this one. And some poor luck there. He's probably not too happy about that one. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And teeing off on this par 4. I don't think he really had a clean swing on that one. It looks like he's going through some trees. And this one's still in the rough, but the lie is better than the previous one. Now, from the greenside bunker. And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And setting up on the 16th tee. And he's taking this through some brush here. And that will not be on the green. And that's unfortunately been the trend for him today. He hasn't been able to get that green in regulation percentage up that high. About 15 feet to the cup from here. And hopefully this one will go for the triple. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. Okay, and setting up on the 17th tee. I doubt he's very happy about that shot. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the rough. "16 feet. Just missing on the par there. That could have been nice. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 18th hole. And he's probably not too happy about that one. I think this one might be in the rough. And he's taking this one through some branches. That was hit out of some very, very deep rough into some not so deep rough. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. This putt's about a 2-footer here. And as his event comes to an end, Luke, it seemed like he just didn't have that competitive streak that we see in some of the other golfers out there.
Well, this performance wasn't stellar by any stretch, John. Hopefully they've learned some valuable lessons and gained some experience. That's going to do it for us, folks. From myself and John, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Lighthouse Open. My name is Luke Elvey and my co-commentator is John McCarthy.
Thanks, Luke. Our next golfer on the tee currently not qualified for the Web.com Tour Championship, and that can put a real dent in their dreams of one day competing on that PGA Tour. Hopefully we'll see them climb up a few spots after this event said and done.
Yes, the Web.com Tour is always a development tour. The players are aspiring to get to the world's biggest stage, the PGA Tour. And to do that, they've got to finish inside the top 75 on the money list at season's end just to get into the finals. And then from there, anything's possible.
Thanks, Luke. Looking forward to comparing notes later on. Yeah, he's probably not happy about that shot. Well, at least this lie will be better than the last. From 170 yards out. And looks like a 6-iron. Oh, this shot looks a bit off. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And the putt will drop. And starting the day off here at 1 over par. Now let's see what this second hole has in store. That shot sounded a little off. Well, I think this is heading to the rough. Well, not the best result there, but that shot came from a dark place. from 20 feet out. Ooh, and that was very close. And this putt is for the quad. And our leader today is sitting at 3 under par. And now let us see what the third hole has in store. Well, it's not on the top of the list of best approach shots today. It's setting up 12 feet away from the cup. Oh my goodness, just missed. And this for the bogey. And as we look at the leaderboard today, the score to beat is currently 3 under par. And now the fourth hole. I can't see him being very happy about that. Well, it looks like this might be heading for some trouble. Well, it sounds like he's going through the branches here. Well, this one ended up in the rough again, but that was hit out of some very deep stuff. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. Ooh, that was very close. And hopefully this one goes for the triple. And as we look at the board, our leader today is sitting on the top with a score of 3 under. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store today. And he won't be too pleased with that. And this shot he's taken through the branches. And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. And about 4 feet from the cup. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And 12 over is the score after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. And I don't think that was the cleanest of swings. Looks like this one's heading for trouble. Still in the long grass after that one. And nicely put into the fairway with the green in range. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure he connected cleanly with that one. Five feet to go here. And that'll be for bogey. And our leader, score to beat today, sitting at 3 under par currently. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And he sliced this one, folks. And folks, this shot coming out of the rough. And sensing something was off on that swing. And about 17 feet to the cup. And that shot was for par, but just missed. And it's time to take a peek at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 14 over for the day. Okay, we find ourselves now on the 8th hole tee off. And something seemed off with his swing on that. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. And he has not been hitting all that many greens today. And that's the trend. Really nice shot out of the sand. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. And the par putt will drop. And our leader today is sitting at 3 under par. And on to the 9th hole. And it looks like he's unfortunately sliced this one. and from 155 yards out. And going with the 7-iron on this one. I think this is looking a bit long. And this putt could save par. Oh. And they're about 3 feet away here. And as we finish the front nine, let's check in with Luke Alvey. Luke, what's happening up there on the leaderboard?
Our current leader is 3 under for the tournament, John.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had clean contact on that one. Well, this one's debatable. Could be rough, could be fairway. Well, still in the rough after that one. And he won't be too pleased with that. And 31 feet to the cup. And about 17 feet left to go. And this one's for the quad. And a good putt. And as we look at the leaderboard today, the score to beat is currently 3 under par. And moving on to the 11th hole. Looks like a 7-iron. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. And this to save the par. And this putt is for bogey. And a nice putt. And as we look at the board, our leader today is sitting on the top with a score of 3 under. And next up is a par 4, folks. And I doubt he'll be too pleased with that. Well, this isn't looking too good. This one's still in the rough, but this lies much better than the previous. And he's going through the branches here, folks. And after that one, the ball's in the fairway and the green is in play. "39 feet to go." And this putt is for double bogey. This one's about a 7-footer. Solid putt. And currently in today's event, the score to beat's 2 under par. And time for the 13th here. Yeah, not the greatest luck on that approach shot. And this putt is essential for saving par. And this putt is for bogey. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. This one looks about 4 feet. And that one's right in the cup. And our leader today sitting up top of the board here at 2 under par. And setting up now on the 14th tee. And something sounded off with that swing. And as he sets this next shot up, he's deep in the rough, folks. He's going right through the brush on this one. And that shot is still in the rough. I don't think he really had a clean swing on that one. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. And a decent putt. And as we look at the board here, score to beat today in this event is 2 under. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, so far so good for this one. And about 140 yards to go. going with the 9-iron. That shot sounded a little off. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. And this one's about 6 feet away. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And as we look at the leaderboard today, the current score to beat is 2 under par. Okay, and moving on to the 16th here. And I don't think that was the cleanest of swings. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. And he's probably not happy with that. I think this is going towards the rough here, folks. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And a nice putt. And currently, in today's event, the score to beat is 2 under par. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. Well, that shot's looking not too good. No, that one was hit out of some very, very deep stuff into some not as deep stuff. About 13 feet away. And this putt for double bogey. And our leader today sitting up the top of the board here at 2 under par. Teeing it up here on the 18th. And he's probably not too pleased with himself after that one. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this putt is for birdie. And this putt's for par. This one's about 12 feet to the cup. Oh, my lands. That was very close. This putt's about a 2-footer. And as his event comes to an end, not a whole lot to write home about, Luke. I don't feel like he had that competitive edge that you really need to make a dent in the leaderboard.
Well, as they say, John, a tough day on the golf course beats a good day in the office any day. I'm sure you'll agree we saw some pretty good golf today. Thanks for tuning in. Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Lunenburg Championship. My name is Luke Elvey and my co-commentator is John McCarthy.
Thank you, Luke. And our next golfer on the tee needs to do a bit of work. They need to work their way up the Web.com Tour rankings if they want to qualify for the Web.com Tour Championship. Hopefully they can move up a few spots after this event.
It'll be a fascinating day ahead, that's for sure.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you in a bit. This one's still in the rough, but it was hit out of some really deep rough into some not so deep rough. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. And he's taking this through some brush here. And 32 feet from the cup. And this one for bogey. And after that hole, one over for the day. And now the second hole tee off. And I'm not quite sure where this one's going to end up. Looks like this is bound for some rough. This one's about 20 feet away. Ooh, inches away. And this putt is for the double bogey. And that putt will drop. And currently sitting at 3 over for the day after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4. I think he'll like that. And about 205 yards to the pin. Going with the 5-wood. Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. And he's taking this one through some branches. Poor luck on that approach shot. And about 13 feet away here. This shot might be the perfect shot, folks. And this for the double bogey. And that one will drop. I'm currently sitting at 5 over for the day after that hole. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. It looks like he's going through some trees. This puts about 3 feet away. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And this one for the double. And after that hole, currently sitting at 7 over par. And here we are on the 5th. I'm not sure he connected cleanly with that one. And this shot he's taken through the branches. And he's probably not too happy about that. And as he sets up for his next shot, deep in the rough here, folks. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the rough. This one's still in the rough. That was hit out of some really deep stuff, though. That's about a few feet from the cup. And currently sitting at 11 over. And moving on to the 6th. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And about 6 feet to go here. And a nice putt there. And it looks like he moved down in the rankings after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 190 yards to the pin. Looks like the hybrid could be a bit too much club on this one. That's too bad. He's out of bounds after that one. And this next shot is from above the hole. That looks like the hybrid. And I think the hybrid was just a bit too much club. And unfortunately, he's gone out of bounds here. From here, 190 yards to the pin. And I think that's the hybrid. Ooh, I think he might clear the green on this one. And he is out of bounds after that shot. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. Looks like the hybrid might be a bit too much here. And he's going through the branches here, folks. And he's probably not happy about that shot. From here, about 190 yards. And here's a hybrid shot. And I think he may have overshot the green. You know, sounds like he's going through the branches here. And the 7-over shot limit has been reached. We are moving to the next hole. And after that hole, he's going to move down 2 spots on the leaderboard. And next on the plate is the 8th hole. And he can't be too happy with that shot. And that shot is back in the fairway with the green in reach. Let's see what happens. And this putt to save par. And this is about a 4-footer. And that drops for bogey. And in today's event, thus far, score to beat is even par. And setting up for the par 3 hole. And here's an 8-iron. Looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. Well, that approach shot's not going to be on anyone's highlight reel, I don't think. And that's another missed green in regulation. Not going too well for him in that department today. And this putt to save par. Ooh, that looked good. This putt is for the bogey. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And as we transition into the back nine here in our final round of action, Luke, I'm curious as to what you're seeing on the course today.
Well, John, that wasn't an impressive showing for sure. In fact, I'm not sure what exactly went wrong there, but they probably won't be seeing the top of the leaderboard playing like that.
Thanks, Luke. And sensing something was off on that swing. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. Well, hitting out of a lie like that is very tough. So no shame in still being in the rough here. .28 feet to go here. Not sure what exactly happened there. And this for the double bogey. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this putt for triple bogey. Ooh, almost. And this is a big putt for quadruple bogey. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And so far today, the score to beat is even par. And teeing off on this par 4. It didn't look like he had clean contact on that one. And he's taking this through some brush here. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. Oh, this lie will be easier than the last. About 160 yards to the pin here. Looks like a 7-iron. I think this one might be in the rough. He's going right through the brush on this one. He's probably not that happy about that one. And he is deep in the rough here for this next one, folks. And this shot he's taken through the branches.
Thanks for staying with us. We rejoin coverage of this Web.com tour event, already in progress.
That's right, Luke. We are on hole number 11. Let's get down there now. It looks like he's going through some trees, and he can't be very pleased with himself after that. And that appears to have landed in the rough again. Not sure what they're thinking there. Well, that 7 over on this hole alone means we are moving to the next hole as the shot limit has been reached. And the score to beat today is even par so far. And he's taking this one through some branches. And I doubt he's very happy about that shot. Well, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway. And setting up for a 39-foot putt here. Oh my goodness. That was a nice putt, but just missing there. And now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard. All right, and our leader and the score to beat today is currently even par. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And I can't see him being too pleased about that. And he will like that from 21 feet away. And this for the par. And finishing this one with a good putt. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. And something seemed off with his swing on that. And I think he is going to fly the green. And that's a bit of bad luck. He's in the water here. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. And that seems to be the story for his round today. Just can't seem to hit those greens in regulation. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. And no change in his standings after that hole. And moving on to the 15th hole. And I am pretty sure he's going to like that. And something sounded off with that swing. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. I don't think he'll be too pleased with that shot. And this putt is essential to save par. This one's about 6 feet away. And the bogey putt will drop. And in today's event, thus far, score to beat is even par. And now setting up on the 16th tee. Unfortunate, he's ended up in the water. About 100 yards to the pin. Well, it looks like this might be heading for some trouble. And on this shot, he's ended up in the water. He's going to have to re-hit or take a drop. Unfortunately, he's gone into the water on this one. About 100 yards to the pin from here. That's just poor luck on that approach. That shot sounded a little off. And unfortunately, he's ended up in the water here. And after that, he'll end up out. And with that, the shot limit on this hole has been reached. We're moving on to the next hole. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And he's going through the branches here, folks. And unfortunately, he's going to have to take that one over. And a stroke to go with it, out of bounds. Yeah, this one's not looking too good. You know, sounds like he's going through the branches here. And he can't be pleased with himself after that one. And this shot's looking promising. Okay, and from 125 yards out, here is the pitching wedge. And this one's heading towards the green. And about 8 feet to the cup from here. Oh my goodness, that was close. And this putt's for the quad. Oh my gracious, that was close. And about 4 feet from the cup. Nice little putt. And so far today, the score to beat is even par. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. Going with the hybrid here. And I don't think that was the cleanest of swings. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that one will drop. And his event comes to an end. And not a whole lot to show for it, Luke. He really just wasn't competitive out there.
Well, John, I know they won't be happy with that performance, but if they've learnt the lesson from it, well, they've still gained. That's a positive. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, the entire HB Studios crew, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for your company. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Welcome to our coverage of the Summit Championship. Great to have John McCarthy along with me for the ride.
Thanks, Luke. Our next golfer on the tee needs to do a bit of work and make their way up the Web.com Tour rankings if they want to qualify for the Web.com Tour Championship. Hopefully we'll see them climb up a few spots after this event is said and done.
No, but it's too bad, John. I was rooting for them today, but it just didn't happen. Hopefully next season they'll be able to implement what they've learned here and make that next step to these Web.com Tour finals.
Well, I think this is heading to the rough. Unlucky on that approach shot. "39 feet to the cup." And this for the bogey. And starting the day off at 1 over. And now let's move to the second hole. I think this one's going bunker, guaranteed. And he's taking this through some brush here. Oh, this shot looks a bit off and no good. And about 19 feet to the cup. Ooh, and it just misses. Now let's take a look at the leaderboard. All right, and currently sitting at 7 over for the day. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. And he's probably not too happy about that. And let's see how this goes out of the sand trap. And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. Well, 32 feet out from here. And this putt for triple bogey. Oh, that was close. And this putt is for quadruple bogey. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And after that one, they're currently sitting at 11 over for the day. And now setting up on this par 3. I don't think he really had a clean swing on that one. And to the folks at home, it's looking like sand. Well, that was unfortunate. And for some reason, he can't find the number. He can't be too pleased with himself. Not hitting all that many greens. And this putt could save par. Ooh, it looked close. It just didn't go. And this one for bogey. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And currently sitting at 12 over par. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store for us. And sensing something was off on that swing. Well, that shot's looking not too good. And let's see if he re-hits or takes the drop. He's definitely in the water, though. And from 135 away. And that's not what they wanted on their approach. 25 feet from the cup. This one's about 6 feet away. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And this putt for triple bogey. And currently 15 over after that hole. And moving on to the 6th here. Going right through the brush on this one. And I'm gonna guess he's not that happy about that shot. And that shot is back into the fairway, and that green is definitely in play. Okay, 31 feet out. Oh my goodness. And this putt is for the triple. And that one will drop. And he's going to drop 3 spots on the leaderboard after that hole. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Unlucky on that approach shot. And this putt is needed to save par. "12 feet to the cup. This one's for the double. And as we look at the leaderboard, current leader sits at 1 under. And next up is a par 4, folks. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. And that one's back in the fairway, nice and safe. And that green is definitely in reach for the next shot. Going with a pitching wedge here. And not the best approach shot. Setting up about 12 feet away. Oh, that's bad luck there. And hopefully this putt goes for the triple. And in today's event, the score to beat is 1 under currently. Okay, and on to the 9th. And he's probably not too pleased with his performance there. It didn't look like he had clean contact on that one. And still in the long grass after that one. Ooh, looks like he's going through the branches here. And that's a decent shot into the fairway with the green within reach. Let's see what happens. This is looking like 17 feet from here. For the quad. And the putt will drop. And as we check back in with Luke after the front nine, what are you seeing out there today, Luke?
That was a tough day at the office. Didn't have their best stuff, that's for sure. Hopefully they can find something if they want to contend in this one.
Thank you, Luke. Now let's get back into the action here at the 10th. Yeah, he's probably not happy about that shot. Looks like this one's heading for trouble. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that'll be for the bogey. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And now the 11th hole. Three-wood in action here. And I think that three-wood was just too much club. And unfortunately, he has ended up in the water. "15 feet away here. And this putt for triple. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And as we look at the board here, score to beat today in this event is 2 under. And now setting up on this par 3. Going with the 9-iron here. And not the greatest approach shot there. Now let's see what happens out of this bunker. 32 feet out from here. And this putt is for double bogey. And as we look at the leaderboard today, the current score to beat is 2 under par. And now teeing off on the par 5. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. And something seemed off with his swing on that. Now let's see what happens here from the beach. And this putt is needed to save par. And about 7 feet to go here. And that drops for bogey. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. Well, this one's looking pretty good. From 130 yards out. Here's a pitching wedge. Yeah, that's not what you want for your approach. And about 6 feet away. And that putt's going to drop for the bogey. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And moving on to the 15th here. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go. And about 4 feet from the cup. That one's going to drop for bogey. And setting up on the 16th tee. And this shot he's taken through the branches. Well, that was hit out of some very deep stuff. Still in the rough here, though. And something sounded off with that swing. 27 feet to the cup. Ooh, just missing here. And hopefully this one will go for the triple. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. And I think he's going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. Just missing here. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And now, teeing up for the final hole of the round. I doubt he's very happy about that shot. I'm not sure he connected cleanly with that one. And this one is still in the rough, but I definitely take this lie over that previous lie. Well, this isn't looking too good. Okay, from 30 feet out. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. And this putt for double bogey. Ooh, and that's just some bad luck, I think. Can't be missing putts like that. And this for the triple. Luke, as this event comes to an end, it just wasn't there for them. They seem to have not been able to qualify for these Web.com Tour finals.
And a real shame too, John. It's not through a lack of talent. Unfortunately, they didn't deliver when the moment asked for it. Hopefully they can go back and regroup from this and come back a better player for it. On behalf of our hard-working production crew and all the team in the truck, I'm Luke Elvey, saying so long for now. Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Web.com Tour Opener. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy.
Hi, Luke. Thanks for that intro, and glad to be with you. Let's talk about this now. Our next golfer on the tee, it's their first Web.com Tour event. Have you got any insight as to what might be going through their head right now?
Well, this is their first taste of competition at this high level. They'd be riddled with nerves. But with any luck, the Web.com Tour will be their ticket to the big time, the PGA Tour.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you after 9, see what's happening. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. It's about a 10-footer from here. And a decent little putt there. And currently sitting at +2 for the day. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. That shot sounded a little off. From here, about 21 feet. And just missing. This one's about 3 feet away. And the par putt drops. And 2 over for the day after that hole. And now let's move to the third hole. And he's taking this one through some branches. And this is not going to be good. And this is going right towards the hazard. And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. This is going straight towards that water, folks. Well, I think this is going to get wet. And about 100 yards to the pin from here. This one's heading right at the water. And this is not looking good. Gonna probably get wet. And with that, the max shot limit has been reached. We're moving on to the next hole. And he's going to move down in the standings after that hole. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. And not the intended result, I'm sure, on that approach shot. And that seems to be the story of the day today for him, unfortunately. Hasn't been hitting all that many greens. Yeah, about 16 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And this putt is for bogey. Oh goodness, that was almost in. 5 feet to go here. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And currently sitting at 11 over par for the day. And next up is the par 5. I can't see him being very happy about that. And he's going through the branches here, folks. And this is going to be nice and easy compared to that last shot. And missing the approach on that one. "14 feet away." And that putt drops for par. Okay, and 11 over par is the score after that hole. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, sounds like he's going through the branches here. Well, this one's still in the rough, but I'd take this lie over the previous. This putt's about 3 feet away. And 12 over is the score. And now setting up for the par 4. Going right through the brush on this one. Setting up this shot in the rough. I think this is going towards the rough here, folks. From 21 feet away. Ooh, unfortunate. And this putt is for double bogey. Well, looks like he moved down on the leaderboard after that one. And the 8th hole is next. Going with the pitching wedge here. Missing the approach on that one. And with this, hopefully, they can save par. Oh, that was so close. From 18 feet away. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And this for the double bogey. And unfortunately, he's going to move down in the standings after that one. And now the ninth. Looks like he's going through some trees. That's too bad. He's going to end up out of bounds here. He's going to have to re-hit. Looks like this is bound for some rough. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. And some poor luck there. He's probably not too happy about that one. And he's taking this through some brush here. Well, that's unfortunate. He's out of bounds now. And this shot he's taken through the branches. And I don't think that was the cleanest of swings. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. Unfortunately, he has ended up out of bounds on that one. Well, it looks like this might be heading for some trouble. And after that shot, the max shot limit has been reached, and we're going to move to the next hole. And as we move into the back nine here, Luke, I'm wondering if you could shed some light on what's been happening elsewhere on the leaderboard today.
Our current lead is even par. It's a score that you can get after.
And he's probably not too pleased with that. And he's taking this one through some branches. And that shot has ended up in the rough again. I would definitely take this lie over the last one, though. Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. It sounds like he's going through the branches here. This putt's right around a 9-footer. Oh, I thought that one was going to be in. And this one's for the quad. Now let's see how things are shaping up on the leaderboard. And the score to beat today is even par so far. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. And sensing something was off on that swing. And par is very much within reach after that one. And that putt will drop for par. All right, and our leader and the score to beat today is currently even par. And teeing off on this par 4. That's too bad on this shot. He's gone into the water. And about 175 yards to the pin. And this isn't looking good. Probably going to get wet. That looks like a 5-iron. I think this one might be in the rough. And he's ended up in the water here, unfortunately. And I'm hearing this one is very deep in the rough. This one's about 10 feet away. This shot is looking too good. And in today's event, thus far, score to beat is even par. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Yeah, it didn't look like he had clean contact on that one. Well, I think this is heading to the rough. "25 feet from the hole here." Oh, that was very close. And this putt is for the double bogey. And as we look at the leaderboard, our current leader today is sitting at 1 under. That's a score to beat. And just about to tee off on this par 3. And this is never good, heading straight towards that water. And about 10 feet to go here. Oh, that would have been good. And this is a big putt for quadruple bogey. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And setting up now on the 15th. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And I think this shot might have a bit too much club. And he's on the green. Putter's coming out. And this putt's for birdie. And a good putt. And so far today, the score to beat is even par. Okay, and moving on to the 16th here. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. And that is not bound for the dance floor. Not enough club on that one. And let's see how this lie gets dealt with. And about 12 feet from the cup. Oh my goodness, just missed. And this for the bogey. Ooh, and just inches away. And about 5 feet to go here. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And hopefully this one goes for the triple. And number 17. That's too bad. He's ended up in the water here. And from 150 yards out, going with the 8-iron. Looks like this is going a bit long. Nothing wrong with that. And this putt to save par. Ooh, and that was very, very close. And now from 15 feet. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And this one for the double. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway though. About 130 yards to go here. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And oh my, this is going towards the sand. Well, not a good approach shot there. Really nicely done out of the sand, and that is putting par very much within grasp. Ooh, and it just misses. And this one is for the bogey. And tapping it in to end this round with a bogey. And Luke, as his event comes to an end, don't know really what else to say, but he just wasn't there, and he wasn't on when he needed to be today.
Well, that was tough to watch, John. I can only imagine how hard it was to play. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy and all the hard-working staff at HB Studios, thanks for your company. Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Sand Dune Classic. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy.
Hey Luke, how's it going? What's up?
Well, I'm just thinking about what a treat it is to be able to experience this course firsthand, and what such a talented field of golfers we have. Can't wait to see what happens today.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 9 holes and compare notes. Yeah, this one's not looking too good. Well, this one's still in the rough, but it's a bit more favorable of a lie than that last one. From 23 feet away. And this for the double bogey. And that one will drop. And starting the day off at 2 over. And now the second hole. This one's looking pretty good so far. And about 105 yards to the pin from here. And I don't think he really had a clean swing on that one. And that one's going to miss the green. And this putt to save par. And from that length, that is a feat to accomplish. And currently sitting at 2 over for the day. And now the third hole tee off. Uh-oh, this is looking not good. Not the best approach shot we've seen today. And this to save par. And this putt is for bogey. Oh my lands, that was very close. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And after that one, he's fallen in the standings. And don't think he's going to like that one. All right, here's the 4th hole. And he's going through the branches here, folks. And he won't be too pleased with that. And this one's for birdie. And for the par. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this puts about 3 feet away. And that will be for bogey. And after that one, he has gone down in the standings. And next up is a par 4, folks. And a promising looking shot here. 135 yards to the pin. Going with the 9-iron. And I think he's overshot the green here. Well, that was an unfortunate approach. A bit too much club on that one. This one looks about 4 feet. Ooh. And this putt is for bogey. And sitting at 6 over for the event after. And now the 6th hole. Something seemed off with his swing on that. Oh, this shot looks a bit off. Well, this one's still in the rough, but that was a rather tough lie to get out of. And to save par. Oh my goodness, that was close. This putt is for the bogey. And after that, 7 over par for the day. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. Oh, unfortunate. He's ended up in the water. Now let's see what happens here out of the rough. And uh-oh, this is heading towards the sand. And on this shot, he's ended up in the water. He's going to have to re-hit or take a drop. And now from the rough. "21 feet to go." And unfortunately, he will go down in the standings after that one. And now the 8th hole. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. And pretty sure he's going to like that. Might be a bit too much club on this one. And that'll play safely on the dance floor there. 26 feet from the cup here. And about 5 feet from the cup. And that putt drops on in for par. And 12 over par is the score after that hole. And teeing off on this par 3. Here is the pitching wedge. Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. Unfortunately, not enough club on that one. And about 18 feet to the cup. Ooh, that looked good. And this one's for the bogey. And now we're gonna take a look at the leaderboard. And Luke, we head into the final stretch here at this event. What are you seeing out there?
That's a tough day for this player. Already outside the top 10 and stumbling. I'd hate to be them at the end of the day.
Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again after this round's done. And something sounded off with that swing. And this is going towards the water hazard. You know, this one's questionable as to where it's going to end up. And about 235 to the pin from here. And a bit of a poor approach shot there. Not enough club on that one, unfortunately. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And 15 over par after that one. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And he's probably not happy with that. And this next one coming out of the rough. And I think he will be happy with that. And this for the birdie. And this putt is for par. Ooh, just missing here. And they're about 3 feet away here. And that one drops for the bogey. And after that one, they're 16 over for the day. And now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Going with a pitching wedge here. And there could be some extra strokes ahead here, folks. And this is heading directly at the water hazard. And this is going right towards that water. I'm not sure he connected cleanly with that one. And water hazard incoming, folks. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the rough. And unfortunately, he's gone into the water on this one. You know,